All right, folks, listen, this is a live stream and I'm going to be interacting with the viewers. And I'm not sure if I'm going to even leave this video up, but if you're watching this, I want you to understand what I'm saying in this video is not like 100% fact about who's going to be sacrificed and when I say sacrificed, I mean like a fake, you know what I mean, ritual for this Elvis Trump puzzle. See, the Elvis Trump uh, connection is real. What I'm saying is that on June 11th, there's going to be a spectacular event in Seattle, okay? And it could affect much more than just the Seattle area, but it's going to be on June 11th, and somehow it connects to Elvis. And my other prediction is that Trump gets his head wound on August 4th in Ohio. Trump gets the head wound, and that's Obama's birthday, August 4th. Trump gets the head wound on Obama's birthday in Ohio. Trump gets the head wound, and he survives. Now, what I'm telling you is that what they do is they do rituals, you know, for this event, just like they did this horse. The year Elvis died, there was a horse called Seattle Slew who won the Triple Crown that year Elvis died, and he won it on June 11th. See, it's a ritual telling you that Seattle is going to be slewed. Okay, something catastrophic or something, like I said, spectacular is going to happen on June 11th in Seattle. Okay, now let's look at who are some of the people that could be connected to this, to a ritual death. Okay, and the reason I'm saying that is because look, uh, there's certain numbers that are connected to Elvis and Trump. Obviously, Trump has the 44-45 connection. First, let me tell you why it's 44-45, because Trump is the 44th person to become president, but he's the 45th person to become president, okay, and take office. See, 44th person, but 45th president, okay? Now, because there was a discrepancy because of this Grover Cleveland dude who became president twice, but not back to back. So that's why they only counted him as one person. They didn't count him twice. Okay, anyway, and of course, that Cleveland is the 216 area code in Ohio, and the 216th day of the year is August 4th. See, it's all connected. That's why that Cleveland was, part of the thing. And by the way, he was the 22nd and 24th president. And I told you that Elvis, he became 45 years dead in 2022. His death anniversary, his 45th death anniversary was 2022. And from that day to June 11th is 666 days. From August 16th, 2022, the 45th year anniversary of his death. So that's why Trump, the 45 connection is important, because Trump's the 45th president. Obama was the 44th president, but Trump is the 44-45 president, just like I told you. 44 plus 45 equals 89. Elvis turns 89 next year. And like I said, everything surrounds Elvis. Elvis is the key. He's known as the king. And that's why Trump gave him the Presidential Medal of Freedom Award. Why wait all these years and all of a sudden Trump is the one to give it to him, Anyway, so back to what the ritual death. So the 45 is connected, the 44 is connected, and the 42 is connected. Because Elvis died at the age of 42, and Washington, where Seattle is the 42nd state. And I told you Elvis is known as the king. Seattle's in King County. And that Seattle Slew won the Triple Crown on June 11th, the same year Elvis died, and this horse racing is known as the sport of kings. You see what I'm saying? It's all connected, all right? Because Elvis is known as the king, Seattle's in King County. Anyway, so let me keep going here. So far, there's not one person who's commented. Can somebody comment? That way I know you can hear me and I'm not just talking to myself. I don't see one comment. Can you lukewarm, lazy, unappreciative bums comment? You pieces of... Anyway. So that's why I'm saying that there's certain numbers that are connected to Elvis, okay? So look for people with a 44, 45, or 42 connection, right? So who are these people that could be turning 40? Because depending on which, connection it's going to, it could be before, it could be between now and June 11th or between now and August 4th the next year. So you understand what I'm saying? It depends on which one they're going for, the ritual. So let's give an example. Okay. Meghan Markle. Let's use Meghan Markle for an example. Okay. Now, Meghan Markle and Trump, they don't really get along, right? And notice that Markle, let me show you the connections to Meghan Markle first, and then I'll tell you why that creature is one of the people that could possibly get offed, okay? Or something could happen, okay? So Meghan Markle has the same initials, which I told you is a code that they use in all their unbelievable stories on television. And that's why that Marilyn Monroe was connected to a president, and it was called Camelot, that presidency, Kennedy, assassination, and now Trump is going to get his head wound. Meghan Markle, same initials, get it? And the creature has the mark and the EL mark, because I told you Elvis is going to be the mark. Somehow his name or the number of his name or his image connects to the mark of the beast, okay? And of course Trump is connected too, because Trump is the image of the beast. He has the same profile as Elvis. Anyway, and Meghan Markle, that's why that Prince Fairy dude married, took the creature as its husband. Prince Fairy took the creature as its husband. Anyway, as its wife, his lawfully wedded creature wife. Anyway, so why did Prince Fairy take Meghan Markle? Because Meghan Markle is born on August 4th. Okay? And I told you Marilyn Monroe connects to Meghan Markle. How? Because not only was Marilyn Monroe connected to JFK, who was assassinated, Marilyn Monroe died. And when did Marilyn Monroe die? But first, before I tell you when Marilyn Monroe died, let's find out how her birthday connects to Trump. Trump is born on June 14th. June 14th on the Julian calendar is June 1st. So June 14th is June 1st. June 1st is Marilyn Monroe's birthday. Okay? That's how it connects to Trump. Now, when did I say Trump's going to get his head wound? On August 4th. When did Marilyn Monroe die? August 4th. Do you understand? So I wouldn't be surprised if they took Meghan Markle out on June 1st. You understand? It would be switched. Because Marilyn died on August 4th. Meghan Markle was born on August 4th. Marilyn was born on June 1st. Meghan Markle might die on June 1st. You get what I'm saying? But it doesn't have to happen. Now, how old is Meghan Markle? Let's see. How old is Meghan Markle right now?
Meghan Markle is 42 years old.
42. What a perfect age to be ritually sacrificed. You understand what I'm saying? Because Elvis died at the age of 42. Washington's the 42nd state, right? I told you. And Trump and Elvis are the Janus twins. Because Elvis's identical twin died at birth. And Trump is the replacement twin. Okay? Now, so I hope, did you guys get that? Before I move on, by the way, if anyone got in late, you got to watch from the beginning if you're going to understand what this video is about. So, did everyone understand how I was connecting them? Or was there a misunderstanding, or you didn't get that? I'm asking you guys, did you get that or not? Okay, one person says yes. I'm not sure if the other people get it, but all right. Anyway, because I'm trying to go fast because I'm trying to talk about as many people as we can talk about. Okay, now, Who plays God in every show? It's that Morgan Freeman dude. Morgan Freeman's born on June 1st. And I told you June 1st is June 14th on the Julian calendar. Trump's birthday, June 14th, would be June 1st on the old Julian calendar, which we used to be on. Okay, so let's just see. And Morgan Freeman plays God in everything. You know what I'm saying? How old is Morgan Freeman?
86 years old.
Well, and he'll be 87 next year, And where was he born? Where was Morgan Freeman born?
Morgan Freeman was born in Memphis.
Memphis. Who was born in Memphis? Who died in Memphis? Elvis. Okay? You understand? And he plays God in everything. Do you get it? All right? And someone says Morgan connects to water. Yeah, I think you're right. What does the name Morgan mean?
Circling sea.
Circling
White
sea.
sea dweller.
White sea
According to the
dweller.
monk, meaning.
So yeah, there you go. It's connected to water too. And I told you this, Elvis equals water in gematria. Elvis equals reset. Same numbers. Same numbers as water, same numbers as reset. And how did God reset the earth? With a flood, with water. Elvis equals water, Elvis equals reset. Okay, anyway. And by the way, I've shown all the connections of Elvis to Seattle and all the other stuff. You just gotta watch my videos. So now, I talked about Morgan Freeman. I talked about Meghan Markle. Okay? Now, who else? By the way, Beyonce is another one. Okay, and by the way, what's funny is today is August 22nd, and September 4th is August 22nd on the Julian calendar. And September 4th, I have so much to show, okay? And I'm going to explain to you why September 4th is so important, but not in this video. But even Beyonce could be a big ritual sacrifice, and I'll tell you why, because it connects to the MLK. How old is Beyonce?
Beyonce is 41 years old.
41, and guess when the creature turns 42? On September 4th. Look for that one too. I'm not saying on that day, folks. Don't think that's what I'm saying. I'm saying sometime between now and next year, between now and August 4th next year, these people could be taken out. You'll see, one of them, I'm saying, not all of them, obviously not all of them. I'm trying to give you an example, okay? And who's another one? There's one that's really important, okay? But, hold on. There's one that's really important. I'm going to get to that one. So, and hold on. How old is Sir Wiener Williams?
41 years old.
Sir Wiener Williams is going to turn 42 on September 26th. Sir Wiener. Okay? So, Sir Wiener has the Seattle, Washington initials. And Sir Wiener turns 42 on September 26th. So that's another big possibility, okay? Sir Wiener. And isn't it interesting that Sir Wiener's initials are SW, which equals 42, because S is the 19th letter, W is the 23rd letter, right? Seattle, Washington's initials. The Sir Wiener's Sir Wiener's other person, Venus Williams, Venus Williams, VW is 45. So you have the 42-45 connection. And I told you Elvis died at the age of 42. Trump is the 45th president. And from the 45th anniversary of Elvis's death on August 16, 2022 to June 11th, 666 days next year. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. It's huge, the connections. And I've explained why it's so important that day, okay, of August 16, 2022, and the 45th death anniversary. And that's the day Trump gets his head wound on August 4th next year. But anyway, I'm just trying to explain to you why August I'm saying August. You have to see my videos to understand why it's so important, the 45. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. Anyway, I can't explain it here. I'm trying to move on here. So you have this Sir Wiener and Penis Williams thing, and then anyway, so who's the other people? Okay, what about the Shia LaBeouf? Shia LaBeouf always acting crazy, right? They always trying to make like he's some crazy dude, right? And oh, he's always having problems. He's crazy. You know, he's like that Michael Jackson crazy, right? And how old is Shia LaBeouf? Whatever his stupid name is. How old is Shia LaBeouf?
Shia LaBeouf is 37 years old.
Okay, he's 37 years old, which is the EL number. 37, by the way, is the letters EL if you turned it. So 3 and 7 or 7-3 looks like the letters EL. EL means God in Hebrew. That's why it's ELVIS. And the VIS is sixes. It's L sixes. It's God sixes. It's a 666 God, Elvis. Okay, because VI in Roman numerals is 6, so it's sixes with an S. That's why it's. Yeah, anyway, when was Shia LaBeouf born? Why am I bringing him up? When was Shia LaBeouf born?
Shia LaBeouf was born on June 11th, 1986.
See? He's born on June 11th. That's why. Look for that dude, okay? Because he's on, wacky, right? So it wouldn't be a surprise. Yeah, don't worry about it. If someone's copying your, question, if someone's copying in the chat, don't worry about it. Just let them do what they're doing. By the way, folks, there's trolls in the chat who copy other people's, things, avatars, so don't worry about them. Just ignore them and they'll go away. And let them ask whatever questions they want to ask. So if they say anything bad, that's when I know that's not the real person. So don't worry about them. Anyway, so who's the next one? Who could be off, right? Anyway, so Trump, he pardoned some people when he was president, right? Who was one of the people he pardoned? And you're like, what the hell? Like, where do you come up pardoning this dude? Did Donald Trump pardon Kodak Black?
According to Rolling Stone, Donald Trump granted pardons to rappers Lil Wayne and Kodak Black on Tuesday night as part of a last-minute spree that saw Trump issue clemency to many political allies on his final full day in office.
How old is Kodak Black?
Kodak Black is 26 years old.
He's 26, and 26 is the word God, okay? God equals the word 26. God equals 26, okay? Now, why am I bringing him up? When was Kodak Black born?
Kodak Black was born on June 11th, 1997.
See? There's another one, okay? Do you get what I'm saying? What he pardons this dude. Give me a break. When was Lil Wayne born?
Lil Wayne was born on September 27th, 1982.
And okay, so what's important about Lil Wayne is the 1982, and I'll tell you why. Because 1982, notice it's 8219, 1982. 8219 equals the word Seattle. So anyone born in 1982 is a connection to Seattle. 8219, 1982. Hold on. Let me just look at this real quick. Anyway, so Kodak Black, Lil Wayne. What was I saying? What was I saying about Lil Wayne? I forgot. I got distracted, folks. Hold on. What in the hell? Hold on, folks. Oh yeah, the 1982, 8219 thing, right? And what else? Oh, anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Sorry, folks. And listen, if you're being spiritually attacked, just call on the name of Jesus, and those demons will leave you. Call on the name with all your heart and soul, and Jesus will hear your prayers. Because Jesus doesn't hear the prayers of sinners, okay? But you got to call out, repent, okay? I'm talking to somebody in the chat, all right? All right, anyway, call out. Cry out to Jesus right now, all right? Anyway, so who else? Dr. Oz. And of course, I told you Elvis is the Wizard of Oz and Trump is the Wiz. Okay? Elvis is the Wizard of Oz. Anyway, so Dr. Oz is born. When was Dr. Oz born?
Mehmet Oz was born on June 11th, 1960.
Okay, not only is he born on June 11th, he's got the Oz in his name. Where was Mehmet Oz born?
Mehmet Oz was born in Cleveland.
Cleveland, Ohio. What is the Cleveland, Ohio area code?
216 area code.
And I told you, what number day of the year is August 4th?
216th day.
So Mehmet Oz, not only he has the June 11th connection, he has the connection to Cleveland, which is the 216 area code, which is the August 4th day, you know. So he's got the connection to Trump and Elvis. And I just told you Elvis is the Wizard of Oz, Trump is the Wiz. And he's born on June 11th, this Oz dude. Okay? Okay, you see what I'm saying? All right? How old is Mehmet Oz?
63 years old.
Okay, so he's 63. And I think if you add up all the numbers between 1 and 63, I think it equals 2016. I'm not sure, let's see. Or something like that. What is the sum of all numbers between 1 and 63?
According to Brainly.in, sum of first 63 natural number is 2016.
Look at that. You see that? Bam. You see that? You see how I remember all these things? All right. 216 again. 2016. And that's when Trump was elected. 2016. But he became president in 2017. 216, 217. And on a leap year, August 4th is the 217th day of the year. You see? And next year is when Trump gets his head wound. Leap year. And I'll explain why in another video, why it has to be next year. But which I've already told, but I hope you guys are you guys enjoying this video? All right, for the people in the live chat, you should be enjoying it, but for the people who might be watching this on a replay, you know, it's not as exciting unless you're showing images and, you know, this kind of stuff. Okay. Are you guys even paying attention to the chat? And thumbs up the video, you pieces of... You make me sick, you people, man. There's all kinds of trolls in the chat. Shut up about it already. I don't want to know. I told you, don't tell me about the trolls. I'm going to ban anyone who says there's a troll in the chat. I'm going to ban you. If you say there's a troll in the chat, that means you're the troll. Okay? Knock it off. Don't annoy me right now. I'm trying to tell you guys something important. All right? Anyway, who else? The number one person I'm waiting to tell you who the number one to look for. Okay, but anyway, look, folks, I'm not going to go through the whole list right now. What do you guys want to talk about? I'm gonna save the best one for last. Okay. Because I'm not going to sit here and go through everybody whose age is 44, 45, 42, whatever, you know, you know what I mean? And Elvis, you know, anyone who's 88 or 89, because Elvis is 88 right now, next year he's 89, right? On January 8th. But what I'm saying is, Uh, so again, for the people who are new to the channel, I have two predictions. I've never changed my predictions. I just didn't know which year, but now I know for sure that it's next year. But I've been the same two predictions, never changed the dates for the last 5 years, and this is going to be the 6th year. And like I said, I've never changed the dates. It's been the same predictions, same place. Okay. And so where was I? Okay, so the last person that I'm going to talk about until someone else brings up somebody, because right now I'm not going to just sit there and look, because we could just sit there and go through all the like people who were born on June 11th, people who were born on August 4th, you know, like that Billy Bob Thornton, he's born on August 4th. I'm just saying that we could go through a list of people like that, you know, but just basically what I'm saying is look for either the age. I'll give you one right now before I give you the best one. That Aquaman dude. And the reason Aquaman is so important, not only because, you know, he's around that age, you know, 40, I think he's like 43 now, but hold on. And he has that Hawaii connection. When was Jason Momoa born?
Jason Momoa was born on August 1st, 1979.
So he's 44 years old right now, and he's going to be 45 next year. So he's, you know, so it's probably going to be the 44th time he dies, unless he dies right before August 4th, which would make no sense because it'll be too close to the August 4th date next year if Trump's head won. But he was born in Honolulu, Hawaii, which is the 808 area code, and Honolulu, Hawaii, HH is 88, right? And Hawaii's Elvis's favorite place, right? And then on 88, Maui burns, right? And Elvis is 88 right now, get it? Someone's saying the Cleveland Indians ended Joe DiMaggio's famous hit streak. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I know that that's not Kenley who said that. So troll, stop it. All right. I'm not stupid. I know it's not you, but I'm not going to ban you. All right. Okay, look, don't bother me right now. So anyway, so why am I talking about Jason Momoa? Because he is the water man. Aquaman is water man. And Elvis, I told you the only president he visited was the 37th president. I just told you about the 37 being the EL. You know, the numbers 3 and 7 turned the other way is the EL. It looks like the letters EL. EL means God in Hebrew. ELVIS, right? And Seattle has the EL in it. You know, EL state. That's where they're going to birth L. And birth L equals Lucifer. And Elvis is the representation of Lucifer. Anyway, so he's 44 years old. He's going to be 45 next August 1st. 8-1 is the backwards of 1-8. Because Elvis was born on 1-8. 8-1 is Jason Momoa's birthday. Jason Momoa is the waterman. Nixon was the 37th president. Like I told you, the only president that Elvis visited. Elvis gave him a 45 Colt. Colt 45. Colt equals June, by the way. And Trump's the 45th president. So he gives him a gun. 45 gun. Trump's the 45th president. And I told you the 45th death anniversary of Elvis on August 16th. From that day in 2022 to June 11, 2024 is 666 days. But anyway, so he's waterman. And Nixon was involved in Watergate because it's all about Elvis, because Elvis equals water. Elvis equals reset. Elvis, his name, that name in gematria equals the same as water and reset. Okay. Anyway, to anyone who's watching this replay, again, pay attention. The people's comments you're reading are not the real people. Someone's using their avatar and just making comments. Okay, and right now I can't find out who's who because I can't go into their channel. Okay, but I will be giving a wrench to somebody soon for them to take care of these people because I can't have to be paying attention to that. So in the meantime, if you're watching this on a replay and you see the live stream chat with weird things going on, it's because that's not the real people making the comments. It's just trolls talking to themselves. Okay, and unfortunately, some people might be the real people and they're talking to the troll. They don't even know it. Anyway, so that's why Jason Momoa is connected, because he's got the 8-1, which is the 1-8 backwards, right? Okay. Anyway. Someone's saying your new wife is getting the wrench. No, no, no. I'm not giving anyone a new wrench. I was just saying that, No, I'm gonna give my wife her wrench back once she apologizes and becomes a normal person. Anyway, the new Walking Dead has the Statue of Liberty's head decapitated. Well, and I told you Elvis. Yeah, that's a good point, because I told you Elvis looks like the Statue of Liberty. Okay, and and I told you they're going to chop the head of Elvis off of Washington State. Okay, and because the Washington State has a part where it looks like Elvis's head, which I've shown 100 times. Just like Trump's head looks like Florida, but that's not where he's getting his head wound. His head wound's in Ohio. But he had to be in the Florida state because it looks like his head, just like Elvis's head is Seattle. I mean, that area in Washington State, because they're going to chop. That's why they were calling it the chop zone. Anyway, so the number one person, okay, that we're going to be talking about, okay, is, because I told you Elvis is a representation of Lucifer when he was in heaven. And Trump is the alter ego of Lucifer, which is Satan, because Lucifer became Satan. He lost his crown in heaven. That's why he lost his name, because Lucifer was given a perfect name, but he was created perfect. And when his crown got taken away, he became Satan. I'll get into the 19 crown thing later. But Lucifer, Elvis is Lucifer. Okay, the representation. That's why he's adorned in jewels, like Lucifer was. Elvis is adorned in jewels in concert. Wears a cape because he had wings. His wings got taken away. Okay, and that's right. In the movie Planet of the Apes, the Statue of Liberty was it like half in the water or in the sand? I can't remember. Anyway, so check this out. So Lucifer, the guy who plays Lucifer, that's what we're talking about right now. Okay? There's a show called Lucifer. And what is Lucifer in the show? What does Lucifer play in the show? Pay attention. He's a musician and he's a bar owner, and he's like a, cool cat. You know what I mean? He's a cool, nice cat. Like Elvis. He was cool. He was a cool cat. You know what I mean? And you know what Lucifer was playing in the show? He was playing a cop. Like he wasn't a cop, but he was playing a cop. Do you get what I'm saying? He wasn't a real cop in the show. Was Lucifer a cop in the show?
According to Wikipedia, Tom Ellis as Lucifer Morningstar, Lord of Hell, Lucifer, after becoming bored with his life and abandoning his throne for 5 years, becomes a civilian consultant for the Los Angeles Police Department while running his own high-end nightclub called Lux.
Did Elvis work for the Drug Enforcement Agency?
According to Ben Vaughn, he was also a secret narcotics agent for the U.S. government. Presley was recruited by the DEA to help them investigate the illegal drug trade.
Are you seeing it now? Are you seeing it? So, so the guy's a musician and he's like a kind of a cop. And Elvis is a musician and was trying to be a cop. You see what I'm saying? And what is the guy's name who plays Lucifer? Who plays Lucifer on the show?
There are more than 60 people in the cast of...
Who plays Lucifer?
There are more than 60 people in the cast of Lucifer.
Is Tom Ellis the actor who plays Lucifer?
According to IMDb, Tom Ellis is a Welsh actor from Cardiff, Wales. He is best known for playing Lucifer Morningstar in the American television.
So Tom Ellis sounds like Elvis. Tom Ellis sounds like Elvis. You see? And by the way, he's got the TE initials. TE is the ET. And you know what I tell you about ET all the time? What do I tell you? Not only is it the Elvis Trump initials, when was the release of the movie E.T.?
In the United States of America, E.T. the Extraterrestrial came out on March 22nd, 2002.
No, it's not March. It's not March 22nd. That's nonsense. Look, here it is right here. June 11th is when E.T. was released. June 11th, 1982. I just got finished telling you that 6/11 is when Seattle gets struck, and I told you Seattle equals 82-19. Seattle in gematria equals 82, and its reduced number is 19, and June 11th is when it's going to get struck, you see? E.T., Elvis Trump. All right? Yes, exactly. And my channel name is Jurassic, right? When was Jurassic Park released in America?
In the United States of America, Jurassic Park was released on June 11th, 1992.
See? June 11th. You see? And my channel name is Jurassic. You see what I'm talking about? Yes, that's right. That's right. I know what you're talking about, Crystal. One of the viewers is saying if you turned one of the L's, look, let me show it, that way you can understand what, look. If you took one of the names, one of the letters in, if you turn the L, see, if you turn the L sideways, kind of, it would look like a V. Get it? So it's Elvis. His name is Ellis, right? And you turn the L kind of up a little bit. Just like Dell, you know Dell computers, that's what they do. And why do they do that? Do you know why Dell does that? You see, Dell does that. Is that Dell computers? I think so, right? My brain's not working now. Because, I don't know. Is it Dell who does that, right? Dell, and I don't remember now. My brain's not working for some reason. I remember, like, one of them had that, right? Dell. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The point I'm trying to make is Tom Ellis sounds like Elvis, and he's playing Lucifer. And I just gave you some reasons why, but and Tom Parker was Elvis's manager, and who played Tom Parker? Tom Hanks. And I'll get into how Tom Hanks connects, right? And what was I going to bring up? What was I talking about? Oh, Tom. Anyway, so Lucifer, right now, this year, guess what's going to happen? How old is Tom Ellis?
Tom Ellis is 44 years old.
He's going to turn 45 years old. Okay? So, is it just a coincidence that the years Elvis turns 88, 89 is when Lucifer is going to be 44, 45. Because he's 44, but he's going to be 45 this year. And Elvis is going to be 89 on January 8th. So it's like the 88, 89 year. And he's 44 now. He's going to be 45 on November 17th. So, anyway, look, the point I'm trying to make is that this dude plays Lucifer and he's going to be 45 years old. So look for this dude also for something to happen. Okay? I'm just telling you. So it doesn't have to happen. They don't have to do these rituals because they already did the biggest ritual that you can do. They did the Seattle Slew ritual already, which they did on June 11th, the year Elvis died. They already slewed Seattle, the ritual. But now they're actually going to do it. Okay? They're going to slew Seattle, all right? Anyway. Any last words, folks? Oh, and all about Lucifer and Satan, just real quick, let me just tell everybody how this works. So Lucifer equals 74. And the reason Lucifer equals 74 is because Jesus equals 74. Jesus created Lucifer. So he made Lucifer perfect, okay? Someone's saying the Karate Kid remake was released on 6/11. The KK, the 11/11. And Kim Kardashian's 42 right now, but she's going to be 43 soon. But KK is 11/11, and you know who's 11/11 is Washington. Washington State was founded on 11/11. Anyway, so pay attention, okay? So now I forgot what I was talking about. Somebody remind me. I completely forgot. Oh, about the 74. So Jesus equals 74, Lucifer equals 74. Why is that? Because Jesus created Lucifer and he made him perfect. Jesus made Lucifer perfect, but he gave him free will, which every angel has. Free will. And that's why free will is what created his iniquity. And he was tossed out of heaven because there was a war. He tried to become God and tried to take over God, you know, because he thought he was God because he was made perfect. And he was tossed out. Him and the angels that followed him. Okay, and when he got tossed out, Lucifer, because remember Lucifer equals 74 and Jesus equals 74 because Jesus gave him that perfect name. So he took his name away from him and he became Satan. Lucifer became Satan. Satan equals 55. So what did he lose? 55 plus 19 equals 74. So he lost 19. He lost his 19 crown. And that's why the Superman, he wears the S. The S is the 19th letter. Seattle starts with S. Serpent starts with S. Snake starts with S. The S is the 19th letter, the 19th crown. Corona means crown. It was the Corona 19, right? And where was the 19th sickness, the first case in America? Seattle. Seattle was the first case. First death was in King County. That's where Seattle is, in King County. First outbreak was in Kirkland, Washington, which is King County, in King County. Okay? And who was the first famous person to get the sickness? It was Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks, what was Tom Hanks doing when he got the sickness? He was filming the Elvis movie. You see? It's a perfect puzzle. You can't get more perfect than that. I mean, just look at what I just showed you. Corona means crown. And it's the 19, you know? It's incredible. Anyway, let me remind you guys again that a lot of the people in the chat, okay, is not the real people talking. So just ignore the live chat, folks. It's if anyone's watching this on a replay, ignore it. Do not pay attention. 90% of the people talking is not even them. It's not even the real people talking. It's just one or two trolls talking to each other. It's like two butt pluggers talking to each other, you know, and or um, a man and wife duo. I mean, I don't know. They probably take turns doing each other. These freaks, you know, they they strap on each other. You pieces of trash. Anyway, so I forgot what I was saying now. Um, anyway, so basically that's it. Okay, there's so much more to the puzzle. I'm just giving you very, you know, a minuscule amount of connections. You know, like I said, Tom Hanks is connected big time to Elvis in all his movies, like even Castaway and other movies. In Forrest Gump, they have Elvis connections also. You know, I've shown it all. All right. Anyway, folks, and I could just go on and on with all the connections, but I'm not. I just wanted to let you know that um, that that to look for these particular possible ritual sacrifices. Okay. Anyway, all right, folks. Anyway, take care. God bless everybody, except the trolls. May they burn in the deepest, darkest depths of hell. All right, and 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 maybe, you know what? To the troll, maybe if you stop drinking, maybe you might have it. Maybe, you know, it's a possibility that you might possibly be able to not be a reprobate, because I'm assuming that you're a reprobate because you don't know how to stop and you just keep going every day and still doing stupid things. So basically what I'm saying is maybe it's your drinking that's the problem. I don't know. But I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't want you to go to hell, you know what I mean? Because I know how bad it is, you know, and there's no way to come out of it once you get there. So I'm just saying, you know, I'm trying to help you get out, you know, because I don't want to see anyone go there, you know. So anyway, God bless everybody except for the trolls. Like I said, only God can spare them, which I doubt, but because nothing God hates more than a troll, you know what I mean? Anyway, take care. God bless everybody, and Jesus is God, okay? And a video. I'm gonna leave the video up. I know I'm forgetting something. I know I'm forgetting something. I just don't know. Before I end the chat, let me just think for 2 minutes. What am I? Am I forgetting a particular person here? I'll give you another one just in case. You know, this I can't believe he's still alive. This dude, Don King, because you know Trump is Donald, right? And Don and the King. You know what I'm saying? Because Elvis is known as the king. So, and Trump thinks he's king, right? That's why he looked to the sky and says, "I'm the chosen one." You know? Yeah, he was chosen by Elvis to be who. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make it. By the way, we don't even know if Elvis's identical twin really died at birth. We don't know that. We just know that he supposedly had an identical twin that supposedly died. So could Trump be the identical twin? Could be. Could that maybe the identical twin never died? But or like I said, Elvis's dad, maybe he's Trump's father, you know, and maybe they purposely birthed him on a certain day, you know, because it had to be at that perfect time that he was born. Anyway, like I said, nobody knows, or which could possibly be a big thing, which is they say, I mean, big. It could possibly big time be the one that what could have happened was that they sacrificed the 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 first child for Elvis, who was going to be the second child, which they knew was Satan. You know what I'm saying? Because they were birthing Satan, basically. Because I told you, Vernon Presley is you know definitely, you know, is connected to this puzzle, because George Washington, his compound was named Mount Vernon, you know. So I'm just saying that it's a big, you know, this Vernon Presley is someone very important to this puzzle, obviously, because him and his creature wife created that monster Elvis, you know. Anyway, folks, like I said, I know I'm forgetting something, but I just got to end the chat. Anyway, God bless all of you. Jesus is God. End the video. I'll leave this video up for a couple of days, okay? Or who knows? But at least, and make sure that you watch all my live streams that I leave up. I'm going to erase like the last two on the channel, but every one of the other ones, make sure you watch everything that I leave up, okay, in the live streams. If you see them up for like days, that means I'm leaving them up, okay? So I'm going to erase the last two. I'm going to leave this one up, all right? Anyway, end of video. Jesus is God.